Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Demon Slayer Season 1, Episode 5. So, last time was a cool episode. We found out that, Momoko? Was it? And Sabito? Momoka? Something like that. Are actually dead, but somehow Tanjiro was able to talk to them and communicate with them and know who they are. And Urokodaki seemed pretty weirded out by that, you know. And then we also got introduced to the demon that killed them, you know, and a bunch of other Urokodaki's kids and all that. And I think we ended the episode with Tanjiro getting a solid hit and like cutting his like head off completely. So I think it might be dead unless like it didn't do enough of the head or something to kill him. But either way, yeah, we also saw like once again the water animation being done when he swings his sword, and I can't tell if that's the water breathing technique, and that's not something that like is actually manifesting in the world, or if it's just like a visual for us or what. But I'm waiting for another character to see it, you know, but we'll just have to see. Alright guys, I'm looking forward to it, so let's jump into the episode, shall we? Alright, we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah. He lost his head a little bit. So many freaking arms. Water breathing. Suck in that air. Yes, the thread. Yep. That's what we saw. Opening time. Know what I wanted to see? Okay, so the blonde-haired boy does not seem to have a mask like Orokodaki gives to the kids. Also, that dude is one of the people that are taking the final selection too. So. Do do do. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's find out. Is it dead? Is it alive? My own steel. Should never steal, guys. What? Are we seeing that demon's backstory? Yep, that's definitely that demon. Oh, so we're seeing Rokodaki send him to that mountain, then? Jeez, what a badass. Just tries to run. So creepy. Behind you. Shit. And he sees that image once again. Yep. Oh, that was cool. So he did something similar and lived through it, seemingly. Oh, well, there goes his body. Is the head gonna disintegrate too, though? Oh, I love when people put their swords away so slowly. It's like a face of pity right there. Uh-oh. Who's this? Oh. Interesting. Damn. Making me feel bad for this ugly-ass thing. So we're kind of seeing how it originally happened, kind of. Damn. Makomo. I mixed up some of the letters, my bad, guys. All the other kids that died, too. Damn. But how is he able to communicate with them? Alright. He still has to survive longer. These ones should be a little easier now that he fought a damn... Ooh. Talking to them. Jeez. Well. Yep, after killing one that ate 100 people, ones that ate a few aren't too bad. There's so many. Are they going to keep track, I wonder? Are we going to find out how many everyone killed at the end? I guess they did say survive, right? They didn't say that you had to kill them, right? So you could make it through the selection without even killing a single one, right? The pretty flowers that prevent them from leaving. Alright. Was that just the first night, or was that all 7? Oh. Damn. He did. Jeez. These creepy chicks. Why are your eyes like that? I need to hear that voice a little more. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Why? Why, show? Let you choose the ore for your swords. Oh. So they're gonna get new swords. It's like a messenger. We saw them use, yeah. Huh! Okay. That one line was enough to confirm my suspicion that that's Bakugo's... Yeah, that's 100% Bakugo's voice actor. He's playing like the same kind of character, too. The color-changing sword. Jeez. Just crushing his arm with a squeeze. They're so carefree. Alright. So what about the sword he's using now? Is it just a temporary one? Man, this guy's defeated. The girl hasn't said a word. The girl looks very similar to his sister, I will say. It's weird. They decided to design her with, like, the same exact, like, eye color and... They're very similar, anyway. Ah, yes. Smell the ore. Alright. It has a little scarf. It's adorable. Who are you? The mysterious leader or whatever of the Demon Slayers? Okay. Huh. Is he all worn out? Oh god. Yeah. Is Orokodaki gonna find him? Jesus, man. Or maybe blonde-haired boy is gonna help him? We see them together in the opening. Just limping his way back. It's gonna be like a demon that shows up right now. Jeez. Nezuko, she's awake! What are you doing, little demon girl? Jeez. I was gonna say, how are you running? Aww. The music. Orokodaki had a... Aww. One of his kids came back. Oh, look, he's crying. You can see the tears. Yeah, he lost a lot of kids to that selection, didn't he? It's actually crazy. Several kinds, huh? Oh. Okay. So that's the supernatural powers we see in the opening a bit, right? The demon blood arts. Interesting. Okay. So she kind of found a alternative way to sustain herself without without eating people. "15 days later." Who are you? Is this his sword, maybe? They said, like, it'll take a couple weeks, right? Is that it on his back? The Sunblade. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Interesting. Oh! That's a creepy freaking mask! Child of Light. Took it so literally. Huh. Interesting. He just said a lot of things that I don't understand. Color changing swords. Interesting. Okay. I like the handle. It's not working. Oh. Ooh. Black. It's not red. Huh. Oh, God. Who is this guy? His personality just, like, super changed. I'm 37. Birdie. A message? What? The bird talk. What is happening this episode? I don't know what's going on. Alright, his first mission. Are they brother and... Oh shit, she's just gone. Jesus. Were they on a little date together? Or they brother and sister? I don't know. Alright. Yes, the first assignment. Shit. Alright, it's already over. What a great episode. I kind of liked his other blade, though. I liked the tint of blue on it. The black is awesome. I love the black blade, and I'm a big fan of black and red combination. So I really like the new blade. I love the red on the hilt and everything, but like but with his like water breathing technique that shows like the water, I loved the blue tint on the blade and stuff like that. But oh hey, look, there's the black blade right there. Do 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 do. Do I bother writing down those ranks, guys? I don't know. There's no way I'm gonna memorize that. Alright, just about over, I think. Oh, we're gonna have a little bit of stuff after, right? We'll check that out. It's usually a little something silly. Yes. I don't take orders from you. Jeez. Nezuko. Taisho secret! What? No Taisho secret? No, I don't want to know the next episode. Alright, guys, that is it for episode 5. Yeah, that was a great episode. It went by so fast. So that demon is dead. Yes, it was killed technically last episode, but we actually saw its death this episode. We got a little bit of flashback of seeing how it got put on this mountain through Rokodaki. We also saw a little flashback to him when he was a human with his older brother. I think he was the younger brother, right? I was a little confused because I thought that was supposed to be like him, but he said like, "Brother, why did you eat me?" or something. Like, but it wouldn't have been the other way around. I probably misinterpreted something there. But either way, we saw him when he was younger, a little bit of backstory for a demon that I didn't really care about. So, I mean, it was cool. I like seeing backstory, and it shows that, every demon was, once a human. At least, well, most of the demons we've seen used to be human. I'm still wondering about the origins of the demons, because they, demons turn humans into demons, but how did that originally start, Was there, a demon that, was always a demon? Are we gonna find one eventually where we're gonna be, talking to it, and we're gonna be like, don't you remember what it was like to be human? And he's gonna be like, I was never human. I'm one of the originals. I don't know. But, I'm just throwing shit out there. But either way, it reminded us that, all of these, even that nasty, big, disgusting hand demon, I thought I just heard something, used to be a human, and had some kind of tragedy befall him, like what happened to Tanjiro and everything, so, it's cool to show us that, and to remind us that, and Tanjiro was able to, sniff, this scent of sadness when he was near him, and stuff like that, and went and, held his hand as he vanished, kind of thing, which was creepy, but sweet at the same time, so. And it was kind of cool saying, goodbye to all the kids. It's crazy because, I felt like that whole thing of, this demon killing all of Urokodaki's kids just kind of came out of nowhere, and then it resolved in a way that, I didn't fully expect it to be, to come to such a solid conclusion kind of thing, but it felt like it was supposed to impact me more than it did, if that makes sense. I still think it's, an interesting story, but I still feel like there's some holes that I don't understand, Urokodaki just sending these kids up to the selection and them dying, and, did he just have no idea that there was this demon up there? It was one demon that was killing them all? You would have thought that, after you trained, how many kids were there? There was, more than 10. You'd think after, the 10th, after the 5th one that died in the selection, you'd be like, okay, what's going on here? I trained these kids better than that, they should be able to make it through the selection. It's not that hard, why is it so difficult, I feel like there's a little bit, I talked about it a lot in one of the previous episodes, but I feel like there's a little bit that I don't understand there, that I'm a little confused on, I don't know if it was, stuff that was cut from the manga because they wanted to, speed this arc along, or if it just doesn't feel, well-defined for me, But, it felt like such a grand, goodbye to all these characters that we only, briefly met, Sabito and, Makomo, and stuff like that, and then the rest of them, it was it's cool that they get to move on in a sense because this thing is now dead, but I don't know. I guess it just didn't hit me as hard because we were thrown in this situation where oh, suddenly he's seeing this ghost in the next episode. Oh, the thing that killed the ghost, Oh, and he killed it, It felt like we didn't go on this journey to avenge them or anything, but the ending made it feel like we did, kind of, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's hard to elaborate how I feel about it, But, it was still a cool little story and everything, but I guess I just wasn't as attached as I felt like maybe I should have been, But either way, so that brought a wrap to that whole thing, and I really did like when Tanjiro came back and Orokodaki like embraced him, and was crying because he's lost so many people to this selection seemingly, and finally someone came back. Like he even said like, I had no plan on making you a demon slayer. That's why he gave him the task of like cut this rock, because he thought he'd never be able to do it, and that way he'd have to give up on being a demon slayer, and that way more kids wouldn't go to their deaths, So it was a cool moment seeing Orokodaki, being happy that someone finally came back alive. But yeah, we got a brief glimpse at, I imagine it's the person they mentioned him before that like started the whole Demon Slayer thing, because he said like, oh, I have 5 more like children in my family or something like that now, because of the 5 that became Demon Slayers, and he was able to like tell from a distance kind of thing. So I'm curious. I definitely feel that this world is going to expand, and there's going to be a lot of things that we learn about, And I feel like there's a lot of little things that they're throwing at us that they're not really elaborating on, because they're going to really come into play later on, and that's when they're going to, elaborate. Like the color changing sword and stuff like that, and like the sword changes when you hold it. Why does that happen? We didn't get anything about that. Like, how does that work, Same with like I guess the ore that they use, it makes sense. It's some kind of ore that absorbs the sunlight that's taken from the highest mountain that's exposed to the sun all day, and sunshine is what kills these things, daylight. So it kind of makes sense that like the sunlight would, kind of store itself in these blades over a long period of time, and then they forge a weapon out of it that can then just kill demons, I like the concept of that. That's pretty cool. That's probably like one of the most defined aspects that we have so far, but still no idea why it changes colors based on the wielder and what that means, They said like he hoped for it to be like a red, but it wasn't. So what does that mean? It turned black. Like, is that going to be like, are we going to learn later on someone's going to see his black sword, like that leader guy or someone in like the upper echelon of the Demon Slayers is going to see that and be like, oh, a black sword, you're the chosen one kind of thing. I don't know. But they didn't say much about it here, so it leaves a lot to our imagination and all that. So, but yeah, very cool stuff. Oh, I like the idea of Nezuko going into that hibernation sleep thing to recover energy instead of eating people. That's a cool little aspect. A little detail we got that's just really cool. I like it, So we're probably frequently going to see her go into these like deep slumbers, so that way she doesn't have to eat people to remain, because I don't know what happens if like if a demon that doesn't do what Nezuko just did, that stays awake, and doesn't eat people, do they like degrade kind of thing? Like, kind of like how in some vampire shows, if they don't drink blood, they like desiccate, they like basically become dead in a way, like wrinkled up corpses until they drink blood, and then they're like revitalized, Maybe it's something like that. I don't know, but interesting. They also teased at the idea of these like demons having supernatural powers, some of like the more advanced ones, which correlates to the opening where we see them using some kind of abilities, and then once again this episode we still have no idea whether the ability that Tanjiro uses, that we see like the water, we still have no idea whether or not other people see that or not, It still has yet to be addressed, so that's another one of those things. There's like a lot of little things like that where like characters just aren't addressing things that I feel like they should be, like Orokodaki, why'd you let 15 kids go up to this mountain and die and not even question it, or seemingly not question it? And if you did question it, why didn't they tell us that he did, I guess in a way you could correlate him not wanting Tanjiro to go, be him questioning it, but you'd think he'd actually be like, okay, I'm gonna go to this mountain and I'm gonna find out why these kids are dying, and then he finds this demon up there that's eating 100 people, you know? But anyway, sorry, I keep getting stuck on that. But there's like several other things like that and stuff like that that I just feel like aren't well defined yet. But we're still only 5 episodes in the show. We have plenty of time to define them. It's just, it feels weird, like, not knowing yet. Like, usually anime will, like, go into, like, exposition, and maybe you won't get the full story, but at least you get something. But I feel like we, you know, it's like if you started watching My Hero Academia, and they're just like, what's it called? Like, the whole, like, superpowers are there, but they never, like, mention it. Like, it's just you're thrown into this world where just the superpowers are there. And they never mention that, like, you know, that thing that My Hero did towards the beginning and throughout it that was, like, 80% of the world has quirks, you know, it started with this one, you know, and now, like, almost everyone does, kind of thing. And that, like, gives you the exposition that you need to understand the world. Whereas I feel like here we are told this is the way the world is, but we haven't been told why the world is this way, you know? And maybe they just don't know and stuff like that, but yeah, anyway. It'll get more defined as we watch more, I'm sure. So, yeah, cool episode though, guys. I can't wait to see more. We got to meet Bakugo voice actor kid with the scar. I like recognize with like the first or second line that he said, you might notice that I think I like looked at the camera and just like smiled because I kind of knew it was that, but I've been wrong before, so I wanted to hear a little bit more. But like when he said like, you've got to be kidding me, however he says that, I'm trying to like, if I try to say it in Japanese, I'll butcher it. But that one line is something that Bakugo says like all the time. It might not have been "you've got to be kidding me," but it's like the outburst line, and Bakugo says it all the times, and it sounded exactly like Bakugo, and I was like, okay, that's for sure Bakugo's voice actor. But yeah, that's cool. He seems like he's a very edgy, like, I want to be a demon slayer, like, give me my sword right now, I don't want to wait for it to be forged, very impatient. I'm sure he's going to have some kind of tragic backstory as well that is going to make us realize why he's an asshole. I love how that one voice actor just seems to get casted as that one character that yells and is, like, agitative, you know? Like, he also filled a similar role in ReZero when he was a voice actor for Garf and everything, too. So it's like, it's funny how that character gets so many... And I know he has other voice lines, like, don't get me wrong. I think he does the voice... I guess that character is kind of, like, loud and yelling, too, but, March comes in like a lion. He plays, like, one of the main character's friends. He's the voice actor of... And he's a bit more tame, where he's not, like, an aggressive, angry, it's more of a friendly, like, yelling kind of tone, you know? But it's still, like, the same kind of tone in a way, you know? So, like, it's funny how he plays a lot of those similar roles. But anyway, now that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. You can see 2 episodes ahead on there right now if you subscribe to the early access tier, and it supports the channel and what I do. I also have my Patreon exclusive tier where you get access to the early access as well as extra content from me where I'm watching shows like Black Sails, Cowboy Bebop, and Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2, but by the time you're seeing this, that's over and something else probably replaced it. So, yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.